Hello guys, how to find the right businesses law lawyer for you. When there are businesses concerned that require the assistance of lawyer, it is best to contact and then consult with a business's legal representative. Doing so may provide the best route to whichever businesses deal are concerned that must be resolved. There are many ways to seek these professional, but it is usually essential to ensure the lawyer fits the client so that he or she may ensure everything flows smoothly. The needs for a business's lawyer depends greatly on the circumstance of the issues. If there is a paperwork legal process of litigation, it is imperative to seek legal assistance. When seeking legal help, it is often beneficial to ask for a referral. If any friends of or family own a businesses, these persons often have someone that may be contacted to aid in these searches. If a lawyer friends does not work in the businesses field, he or she may know someone to refer the person to that either is a business lawyer or know who to contact. Online searches are often a great aid in seeking a legal assistance. Well, however, if there must be face to face meeting, it is imperative the legal representative is or may at some point be local to the person hiring. Some website for these professional may answer the entire questions and individual seeking lawyers may have, and there are frequently email options for more information. Questions businesses owner should ask a lawyer. When there is the possibility of interviewing a prospectus lawyer for a business owner to assist it in legal matter, there are often several questions he or she may have. It is important to know what questions may matter the most when seeking these legal professional. One question may contain how much work the lawyer does that is not related to businesses. If he or she has more experience working with the other matter, the person may not be the right fit. Multiple areas of practices such as family, criminals, and businesses law may limit or her experience with businesses matters that are needed by the potential client. However, if the individual seeking to hire require aid in multiple types of deals that include real estate and finance, this could be the perfect legal professional. Some questions may be raised about tax advice. This may also be directed at a financial advisor or a accountant. Seeking tax knowledge from a lawyer may garner information about who else to seek for help in businesses matter. What rates are charged for hourly or certain deals in usually one of the most important. This information may even be asked first to ensure the lawyer is not too expensive for the businesses owner. Common legal problem that may affect businesses owner should also answered. If some of these concerns may be avoided, the legal representative may explain how to do so best. Consultations may be free depending on the law firm situations, and if they provide these services before an interview begins, and it is important to ask if the consultations must be paid for before any information is provided. financial details lawyers may provide. There are many questions that can only be answered after they have been asked. Many lawyers have different information depending on the state, the law firm the work for, and if the businesses has a certain elements. Some individual do not need full services representation with a legal professional, while others are constantly in contact with their lawyers after an initial consult. Any questions a business owner has may be charged at flat rate or a hourly amount. This should be communicated early. If the firm charges a consultation fees, it is possible it may be waived depending on the situation. Hello guys, incorporation assistance from a business lawyer. Starting up and incorporated businesses often require filling articles of incorporations, also called a charter. Some persons believe this is enough to start businesses, but there are many other steps that must be completed before the company may be called such and continue to attempt to acquire the revenue. One step that is not always considered is the hiring of a business lawyer to ensure all paperwork is valid, filled out fully, and correctly filled to the correct area, and to ensure there are no issues with each stage. This legal representative may also be hired to assist with the legal aspect of ensuring the business is not performing illegal or elect activity, as long as open communications is provided to him or her. Appointing director for a company to be fully and validly incorporated. The businesses must have a board of director appointed. Certain articles of incorporations have a designations of which neutral directors will be appointed, but other do not stipulate this. If this step has been bypassed entirely, and pointer is detailed in the forms, and he or she must appoint the directors through documents of written consent or a similar file. Adopting by law. A corporation must have bylaws adopted which may or may not be specified before this step is needed. Both the bylaw must be drafted along with board minutes documenting the directors having adopted the bylaws into effect. Another documents of written consent of the board of director without a meeting may be used to accomplish this task. However, a meeting of the board of director may ensure the same from is accomplished. Officers should be considered as part of meeting and standard matter. The issuing of stock. For a corporation to become a valid business, it must have a shareholder. While this step is often ignored by many companies, it does provide for several advantage. When revenue has starting rolling in through sale of product and service. For stocks to be validly issued, there must be in sections, but unissued stock registered in the article of incorporation. Next, the board of director must pass the authorizations of the stock through a meeting or written consent from. When meeting cannot be completed, the company must have some certificates for the stocks that has been issued. The corporations and each founder must have a written subscriptions or purchase agreements for the stock that outline the terms of these purchase that must include the price paid for the certificates to the corporation. These purchases are to be paid to the incorporated businesses. A ledger should finally be created that lists the stocks for the corporation. An EIN number are required for all entities within the United States. This acts like a social security number to a corporation. It assist in processing taxes, opening bank account, and filing revenue through customers purchase with the use of the Internal Revenue Services website. This number may be obtained certain states and cities obligates businesses to have tax registrations and licenses requirement.